Hey everyone, this is real estate coach Craig Proctor. Hope you're having a great day. Today we're going to talk about how to dominate your marketplace. It's really not that difficult. Now, when I started in real estate, of course, I thought that was something other people could do and that I couldn't. I thought that you had to be a real estate agent for 20 years before you could dominate your market, or you had to have some kind of superpowers. But as you guys know my story, within 3 years of getting my real estate license, I was named the #1 RE/MAX agent in the entire world. How did I do that? How did I go from as dumb as a pile of rocks to the #1 RE/MAX agent in the world? Well, that's what we're going to talk about today. First of all, I hated cold calling and door knocking. I hated doing all the traditional stuff that they told us to do. So what I started to do is study businesses outside of real estate to figure out, okay, what do they do? They're not cold calling, door knocking, chasing people around, begging for referrals. And that led me to learn about something called direct response marketing. And with direct response marketing, it's really simple. You offer things that prospects want and they contact you. So once I became a student of direct response marketing, everything changed immediately in my business. You guys know the story. I go from selling like 15 or 20 homes my first year to selling hundreds of homes every year, making millions of dollars. And I did that for 20 years straight without ever having to make a cold call, no more door knocking, no more chasing. I figured out how to run inexpensive ads and offer what it is that buyers and sellers really wanted. I mean, it sounds simple, right? If you want people to contact you, offer them what they want. So, and it is simple, but most real estate agents, when it comes to advertising, they're either like advertising themselves and how great they are, and they've got, a glamour shot and they're leaning next to their BMW, or if they like dogs, they get a picture of them with their dog. That image type advertising did not work for me at all. What worked is understanding exactly what buyers and sellers wanted and then making it easy for them to reach out to me. And because I had no money, I had to figure out how to do this inexpensively. The great thing for all of you today is we can use social media, just like I'm doing a presentation to you right now. We can use social media to inexpensively reach the people that you are most interested in. And then we simply offer them things that they want, so they come to us. And now you're returning an inquiry, right? If they're coming to you, that's way better than calling them. I know a lot of you as well are buying leads. You're buying leads from Zillow or Realtor or whatever. And I don't even really want to call those leads. It's really like scraped information, right? Just because somebody looks at a house doesn't mean they're a great prospect. Also, these leads that you may be buying, I don't know if you're doing it, but if you're buying leads, you should stop immediately and listen to what I'm saying here, because these leads that you pay a lot of money for are being sold to many real estate agents and even lenders. And so you're not the only one calling them. Here's number 2 thing. They don't want to hear from you, and they don't even pick up the phone. Right? How much time are you wasting chasing prospects, making hundreds of phone calls only to get a few people to answer the phone? And then they say to you, well, I'm not really interested, or I don't remember doing that. Pretty much the same response you would have if someone was, if you got an unwanted or unwelcome call. So by offering something the prospects want, they will come to us, and then it's easy, right? Like you're calling me. There is no rejection. You've created reciprocity because you're offering things that they're really interested in. And we'll get into what kind of things are they really interested in? Because this makes sense, right? Then it worked so well, I couldn't even go out on all the appointments myself. I know that sounds bizarre. And believe me, I was, when I got into real estate, I had lots of energy. I wasn't married yet. I had no kids. So I was working 67 hours a week because I wanted to keep all the money. So the second thing you want to do after you get the lead generation set up, if you really want to dominate your marketplace and be a mega agent, is you're going to get systems in place. So before you run out and you hire people, the next thing I would talk to you about is what systems can you set up to automate the follow-up, right? We could have automated text messages and automated emails go out. There's automation we can have with a really good CRM. So you're going to do that first. But even once you implement the systems, if you start running Craig Proctor style marketing, I promise you, you will not be able to follow up with all the leads yourself, even after you systemize it. Now, the next step is you're going to hire people. Well, why would agents want to come and work with you? Because you have the thing that they want, right? You've got ready to act buyers and sellers. I mean, look, guys, I tried. I would go out on a Saturday or Sunday. It wouldn't be unusual for me to list 6 or 7 homes on a Saturday and another 6 or 7 homes on a Sunday. Like, I physically couldn't go out to all the appointments, even though I tried. Now, of course, when I got married and I had kids, that wasn't going to fly. I was not wanting to work 60 or 70 hours a week. So I was able to sell 500 or 600 homes a year, working really less than 40 hours a week because I had my team in place. And the first agent that I hired, her name was Lindy. And when I showed Lindy how many leads I had and how many appointments, it was easy to convince her to come and work with me. Now, I believe I was the first licensed agent in the history of ever to hire another licensed agent. Like, I wasn't a broker, right? I'm just an agent working at the RE/MAX office. And I convinced Lindy to come and work with me, and I gave her an overflow of appointments. In fact, in that first year, she made over $250,000 a year. Then not too long after that, Lindy comes into my office, hair all over the place. She's like, I can't do this. I can't keep up with all the appointments. So not only am I super busy, the overflow appointments, we're talking buyer appointments and listing appointments, Lindy couldn't handle them. So I hired another outside sales agent, another outside sales agent, and eventually we hired inside sales agents to call the leads. Right, so the leads would come in. These are all inbound calls from buyers and sellers. Let me know, by the way, in the comments if this makes sense. Okay, let me know in the comments, do you think you could sell a lot more real estate if what I'm saying is true? If I could show you, if I could coach you up on what offers to make, like what you're going to offer buyers and sellers to get them to contact you. Like, the fact that they've contacted you on their own volition means you're a pretty good prospect, right? Like, imagine going in to a hair salon, or if a barber, if you're a guy, and you're sitting there in the waiting room, and the barber says next. You wouldn't say, well, I'm not here to get a haircut, right? By virtue of the fact that you're sitting in the barber shop means you're a good prospect. That's what I want to teach you to do. I want to teach you to get buyers and sellers not only coming to you, but they're basically pre-sold on you by the strength of your marketing. Okay, so the marketing, the messaging, what happens once you get them to raise their hand, the marketing, what they see about you, does a lot of the heavy lifting. So you're not, begging for business or competing with a bunch of other agents or having to cut your commission or spending a lot of time or energy telling them how great you are or what makes you different or better. They already know because of the marketing that you've been doing, what they're seeing of you, what they're learning about you between the time they raise their hand and when they talk to you on the phone and eventually meet with you, right? If the leads were really good leads and they knew what they knew about you, they knew what made you different and better, let's agree it would be way easier for you to convert them to an appointment and get the listing signed. So the marketing part of it was step number 1. Like, you don't need a team or even good systems if you don't have any business, right? The only way that you're going to grow your business is you have to have an abundance of it. Make sense? I'm going to say that again. The only way that you're going to grow your business is you have to have an abundance of business. And I'm just telling you the truth. You're not going to get there by cold calling, door knocking, begging your friends and family for referrals, buying leads from Zillow and Realtor. That's what everyone else does. I want to show you smart, modern marketing. I just got back from a conference in Orlando, Florida. You can see I got a little bit of a tan here. We had about 500 or 600 realtors there, Craig Proctor members, and there were members there making millions of dollars a year. I mean, it's pretty cool when people walk up to me and say, hey, you didn't just help me grow my business, you've completely changed my life. That's why I do this, right? Like, your business and your income and this is very important to your lifestyle, right? So if we can get this part right, if you and I could work together on this and I can show you what offers to make and then where to run the ads. We're going to run some on Facebook, okay? We're going to use Instagram. We're going to use YouTube. A lot of you are watching my YouTube channel. If not, you should subscribe to my YouTube channel. And by the way, turn on notifications here. Okay? Is this making sense? Give me a thumbs up right now. I want to show you something. Press the little heart button, okay? Or give me a thumbs up right now. Okay? If you do that, okay, Facebook will show this to more people. Okay, because that's how the algorithm works in Facebook. If you let me know you like this, you press the thumbs up, it'll show it to more people, right? Another question I could ask you is, what marketplace are you in? Type in what city and state that you're in. Let me know what city and state that you're in right now for a couple of reasons, because I want to show you how this works, but I also want to let you know we get a lot of referrals here in Craig Proctor Nation. So when I get agents contacting our office and they're like, okay, who do you know in Raleigh, North Carolina? We have agents that we collect this information and we refer. Send referrals back and forth to all of you who let us know what marketplace you're in. Remember, the number one battle that real estate agents are fighting is obscurity. So don't be shy. What do you got to lose? Just let me know where you're from, what city you're in, and we'll see if we can get some referrals back and forth. So be a marketer. You're a marketer first. Okay, let me explain what I'm talking about here. You could be the very best real estate agent in your city. By best, I mean you could be the most skilled, you could be the most experienced, you could really care and love your clients. You can be all that, but if you don't have enough clients, you're going to starve to death. Would you guys agree? Let me know if that makes sense. Okay, let me know if you have noticed maybe some other agents come into your marketplace and they're doing better than you, and you know in your heart, you know you're a better agent. Okay, how many of you would agree with that? You know you're a better agent. You care more about your clients, you work harder, you know you're a better agent, but some of these other agents are kicking your butt because they've got better marketing. So I'm going to flip it around and I'm going to say this. You could be the best agent in your marketplace, but if you don't have the best marketing, you lose the battle. Marketing is a battle of perceptions. Okay, marketing is a battle of perceptions. Marketing is not about what's real. Look what I did. Had my license for 36 months, and I'm named the number one RE/MAX agent in the world. Everyone in my marketplace thought I was the number one agent. I'm the go-to guy. Was I the most experienced? Was I the best agent within 36 months? Hardly, right? But the marketing was the best. So if I fix your marketing, the perception in your marketplace is, yeah, you're the go-to person. You will start getting buyers and sellers contacting you to the point, okay, to the point where you cannot physically go out on the appointments. Now, here's what I want you to think about. If this is true, I want you to let me know in the comments, how many homes could you sell if it had nothing to do with you? How many buyers could you work with? How many sellers could you work with? How many listings could you have if it didn't have anything to do with you? That's eventually where you can take this to. That's how you dominate your marketplace, right? It's you and your team, your sales force, right? You're getting credit for the sales, but you've got agents that are out there showing the houses and listing properties for you. So at any time, I had like 8 to 10 agents on my team doing the heavy lifting. That means I don't have to work on the weekends. That means I can work a normal 40-hour week. I can go on vacation. If you try to go on vacation, like I was down in Florida for a couple of weeks, see the tan? My business keeps going. But for most real estate agents, if they go on vacation for a couple of weeks, everything blows up because they don't really have a business. All they have is a job. And if you're working 60 or 70 hours a week, it's not even a good job, right? It's a bad job. You're thinking about it all the time. Where's my next deal going to come from? You're worried about it. People are calling you. You don't actually even go on a vacation. You go on a workcation because you're just working from somewhere else. Let me know in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. When you go on vacation, you're not really on vacation. You're just working from a different location. Okay? Well, I was in Florida for the last couple of weeks. I didn't call into the office. Okay? I unplugged from this thing. You've got to do this. This is why real estate agents in Orlando come up to me and they say, thank you for changing my life. Okay, thank you for changing my life. Not just they're making more money, but they have a better lifestyle, because when you get this set up, that's what will happen for you. Okay, so first is the marketing. Number 2 are the systems. So the automation, that's going to happen next. Then we're going to get into hiring the people. Right now, you don't need any people. If you don't have this overflow of business that I'm talking about, you don't need people, right? Why would you split the commission? You don't have enough for yourself right now. I'm talking about getting you to the point where you physically cannot go out in the appointments. I tried, like honest to God, I tried to go out and I couldn't do it. That's how good this market is. If you talk to Craig Proctor members, they'll all echo that. They physically cannot go out on all the listing appointments. If you're skeptical or whatever, I will have you talk to hundreds of Craig Proctor members that are through this transition right now. I know it sounds hard to believe. Right now, if you're struggling for business, you're worried about where's my next commission. Folks, marketing will fix all of this. Not only did this work for me, and it took me from as dumb as a pile of rocks within 36 months to being the number 1 RE/MAX agent in the whole world, and I kept being the number 1 agent in the world year after year, but I have been able to transfer this information to hundreds of real estate agents right now that are using the Craig Proctor system. They're making over $1 million a year. Some of them, you ready for this? Some of my members are making over $1 million a month. So over $12 million in GCI in a year. They're making over $1 million a month. Now, I know some of you are going to say, well, they have a team. Who cares? Yeah, they have a team. So let's say they have to split the 12 million. That's 6 million. And they're not working very hard because the team is doing the lifting. Would you be cool with that? Would you be cool? Okay, let's say they make 12 million. They give half of it away to their team. That's 6 million. Let's say they've got another couple $1 million of expenses. They still have $4 million. Would you be cool with that? My first year in real estate, I worked 70 hours a week to sell 12 or 15 houses. I'm the same guy in the same marketplace. What did I figure out? I figured out the concept of leverage. I leverage myself in 3 ways. Number 1, with marketing. Number 2, with systems. Okay? And number 3, with people. Right there. 3 things. Marketing, systems, and people. I want to show you how to do this. Now, what I've done is I've created a report. I got to slide over here and get this. This is literally hot off the press. I just printed that. So it's called the Market Domination Checklist. How many of you would like this? If you want this, I created this for you. Type in to the comments below, free report. I'll give you this. In this report, I'm showing you how to do this. Why would I give this away? Because I want you to do it. The easiest way for me to prove to you, even if you're a massive skeptic, the easiest way for me to prove to you that this works, I'm just going to start helping you. Okay, so for a lot of you, you attend my lives, you get a lot of value out of this. Make sure you turn on notifications, because every time I go live, I want you to get my stuff. Market domination by design. Okay, we're giving you all the steps of how I did it. All you have to do is follow the guideline. You can see all of this stuff. You're going to get this report right here. Type in free report into comments. I'll get it to you. Many of you are also members of my private Facebook group. So if you'd like to be in my private Facebook group, it's called Rich Agent Secrets. If you type in to the comments invitation, type in the word invitation, and if you're interested, I'll get you an invitation to my private Facebook group. Now, a lot of you that are here with me today would have been at the Orlando conference. Okay, let me know your feedback on that if you were in Orlando. And our next conference is in Anaheim, California at the end of September. So like 8 weeks away. Okay, and it's the Power Plays for Market Change Craig Proctor Conference. It's going to be in Anaheim, California. If you'd like more information on the conference, our next conference, you can watch it virtually from home, or you can come to California and be in the seats, which of course is way better. But if you're interested in attending or at least getting information on my next conference, type in conference, the word conference, into the comments below, and we'll get you info on that. So I hope you guys do this. I hope you understand that all I did was become a good marketer. You have to be your own marketing director. You can't abdicate this. Okay, if you're buying leads, you're abdicating it. If you're doing manual cold calling, you're doing 1970s real estate, I'm sorry, you're just not going to have a very successful business. You can't build it any bigger than you. And how about this? Aren't you going to get tired of doing it the way you're doing it right now? How long can you work the way that you're working for what you're making? You see these other agents that are doing better. That's why I want you to come to the conference. I want you to meet them. I want you to meet hundreds of agents that are making $1 million or more using the Craig Proctor system. They don't work as hard as you, okay? But they're doing far, far better, and it's duplicatable, okay? Working 30 or 40 hours a week is sustainable. Working 60, 70 hours a week is not sustainable. Think about it. I couldn't keep doing what I was doing even if I wanted to do it. So what did I say I did? I looked around at other businesses and I studied other businesses outside of real estate. And I realized they don't work like real estate agents. They have set hours and they have, they have lead generation systems. They have systems in place. They have structure in their business. Not in real estate. We take our license and they, slap us on the back and they say, go get them, Tiger. And what do? You look around at all the other agents and you start to copy them. It's the natural mistake we all make, right? It's like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm looking around at everyone else and they're all, working crazy hours. They're all unhappy as well. So I'm thinking, well, that's just the nature of the business. It doesn't have to be that way. Trust me on this. Everything you want to do in real estate has already been done by me and thousands of Craig Proctor members before. Now, if you'd like to have a free consultation with me and my team, we'll do a business consultation, cost you $0, okay, $0, and we'll talk to you about where you are in your business, and we'll give you some free advice on where you can go. Why would we do that? Why would we spend an hour of our time to show you what we think you should do? Because once you see this, you can't unsee it. Once you hear this, you can't unhear it. Book a free consultation. If someone could type into the comments below, proctorcall.com. So Proctor Call, my name, proctorcall.com. It's a clickable link, and you can go to my Acuity Daytimer, book a day and a time. I promise you this. This is not like some big sales pitch. We will just ask you a bunch of questions. Where are you in your business? What are you doing? How are you doing it? What do you like about how you're doing it? What do you not like about it? Okay, here's what we would suggest that you do in your situation. We'd lay it all out for you for free, and then you can decide, hey, this is really helpful. Maybe I'd like to get more involved with Craig, which I would love. Or you might say, you know what, I just don't see any value here. That's fine. You just keep doing what you're doing right now. I am the only coach that's created millionaire agents to this degree. Okay, let me flip it around. No other coach, trainer, guru, nobody else has created as many millionaire real estate agents as Craig Proctor. Most of these other talking heads have never made millions of dollars selling real estate. Some of them, if you do your research, some of these big name real estate coaches, they didn't even have a real estate license ever. They never had a real estate license in the history of ever. They were never out with buyers and sellers. They never presented offers at midnight. They don't really understand what it's like to be a real estate agent. I believe I can better help you because I better understand you. Nobody has my dual track record as one of the top agents in all of North America and one of the top coaches. But you can get a free call right now by going to proctorcall.com. It's a free conversation. No downside at all. Let's see if we can help you out. So you can join my private Facebook group. Type in the word invitation. That's free. Private Facebook group. You can request the free market domination report. Just type in free report. I'll get that out to you. And you can get a free, what we call a breakthrough call by going to proctorcall.com if someone can type that into the comments below. One more thing I want to mention. How many of you thought this was a pretty good presentation? This was a presentation, right? On video. A big part of what we're going to teach you is how to use video so your prospects know who you are, get a feel for your personality, and they understand what makes you different and better than your competitors. Hopefully I've accomplished this here today. Now, this cost me $0. Cost me nothing to do this, right? I'm on Facebook right now. Now, later today, this video will be everywhere. We're going to slice it and dice it. My virtual assistants will have this on YouTube. We'll have this on Instagram. We'll have this on LinkedIn. It'll be all over the place. But you could do this too. Everyone in your marketplace could very inexpensively and easily understand who you are, watch your presentation, right? And get a feel for your personality and understand what makes you different and better. We believe that we need to meet with buyers and sellers so we can show them what we do. That's not true. I just did it right now, right? I'm meeting with you not at your kitchen table. I'm not meeting you at your office. I'm meeting you right now on video, right? So we've been on this for about a half an hour now, if you've stayed for the whole thing. So you kind of like, okay, I kind of get who Craig is. I understand what services he provides. We want to teach you how to do this. So here's the technique. We're going to offer buyers and sellers something they want, okay? They're going to watch a video of you, just like you're watching my video right now. Now, do you know, because you've been watching this, Facebook has automatically pixeled you. Facebook does that automatically. So all of you right now, I don't know your email address. I don't know your phone number, but Facebook knows who you are because you've watched this, you're pixeled. What that means is now I can push out more of my content, more of my video. Whether you want it or not, you're going to start seeing me in your newsfeed. You're going to start seeing me on Facebook. You're going to start seeing me on Instagram. You're going to start seeing me on LinkedIn. Everywhere you go, you're going to see me. Would you like to learn how to do that? To push out, like this, what I did here today, I can push out tomorrow to hundreds of thousands of real estate agents that have watched my prior videos. Doesn't that make sense that we offer things that buyers and sellers want? Let me give you an example. What if our offer to sellers was find out what your home is worth in this rapidly changing marketplace, right? What if we offered a report or information on the 6 biggest mistakes that home sellers make and how to avoid them? Okay, it's a video. Okay, what if we talked about how to pass a home inspection? What if we talked about how to buy a home when you already own a home? What if we talked about inexpensive things that you could do to sell your home for more money, like landscaping, rearranging the furniture, neutralizing the home? You have all this information. I want to teach you how to create the videos, what to offer, how to push it out there. Does this make sense? Please let me know this makes sense. Guys, you don't have to spend all the money that you're spending, and it's not working anyway. That's why you're watching this, right? It's not working very well. Stop doing that stuff. Start learning from people that are making millions of dollars doing this. Now, I know some of you might be like a little freaked out about doing video. Don't be subconscious. When you go out to a listing appointment, that's how you look, right? Just get over that part. I'll teach you how to get comfortable with video, to kind of find your voice, and then we're going to push out your content. And people are going to see you over and over again, and they're going to get a feel for your personality, and you're going to offer them things they want, and then you're going to give them more of that information, okay? This is educational marketing, and you create reciprocity. Now they feel like, okay, you've done something for them, you provided them great information, they kind of get to know who you are. That is how you get to the kitchen table. You give your presentation on video, that's how you get to the kitchen table. What's old school? Well, we thought, we had to generate a lead, call hundreds of people, try to get to the kitchen table. Why? So you can do your presentation. I just did my presentation to you. I just did it. You can do this, folks. Let's get you coached up, okay, on how to use smart, modern marketing so you can make the kind of money that you want to make and have a great lifestyle here in real estate. I want to thank you guys so much for watching this. Don't forget to book your call with me at proctorcall.com. Just pick a day and time. We'll ask you a bunch of questions. We really want to help you. Until next time, guys, make sure you turn on notifications so you get all my content. You're going to start seeing a lot of me. And let me know how you enjoyed this video. I appreciate your feedback. Let me know below if you liked it, what you liked about it, if you have any questions, and I'll answer those questions below. Thank you so much for watching this. This is Real Estate Coach Craig Proctor. This is Craig Proctor. Hey, I really hope you enjoyed that video. And listen, I've got a lot more information for you to help you grow your real estate business. You see, several times a week, I record new videos and I load them onto this YouTube channel. What I'd like you to do, if you'd like to access them, are two important things, and both are totally free. Number one is I'd like you to subscribe to this channel. You're gonna see a little subscribe button for you to click on. And if you don't already have an account with YouTube, it's free for you to set it up. It's really easy, it's free, but you've got to subscribe to this channel. And the most important thing is to ring the little bell right next to the subscribe button. And that's gonna let you know every time I load new money-making videos to help you grow your real estate business. So make sure you subscribe right now, you ring the little bell, and we'll see you on the next video.